The reason why I chose this topic because I'm currently in Afghanistan and it's very hot here. Over the 10-year span from 1999 to 2009, 7,000 deaths occurred due to heat-related illnesses. Now, to put this in perspective, in 2007 alone, 2.5 million deaths occurred of all causes. 7,000 may seem insignificant, but one death is one too many when dealing with such a preventable cause such as heat-related injuries. Many cities across the U.S. and around the world are plagued by epidemic due to heat-related illnesses. Even though such illnesses are very serious, simple measures can be taken in order to prevent them. Knowing the causes, risk factors, and symptoms of each illness effectively prevent heat-related illnesses. First, I will go over the causes of heat-related illnesses. The causes are the same for all of them. The first cause, overexposure to heat stress. This is due to primarily too much being in the sun for too long or working in a closed environment. The next cause is dehydration. This is when a person doesn't drink enough fluids or they sweat too much. Now that we've covered the causes, we will now move on to the different risk factors associated with heat-related illnesses. So the first risk factor would be the elderly and infants. They are desperate need of the care of others. The next would be the homeless. They are constantly exposed to the elements. Mental health patients, they also need help from others. And also certain things such as like drugs or certain medications or alcohol, definitely influence people also, alters their mental status. That's really a big one also. And now that we've covered the common risk factors, let's move on to the signs and symptoms of each heat-related illness. The first heat-related illness that we go over will be heat exhaustion. And some things to look out for heat exhaustion is, like with dealing with the head, you will have the person generally have a headache. They will also have a loss of coordination, and they may seem a little bit dizzy also. Next, for heat exhaustion, the person will be nauseated, and they may also be vomiting or have diarrhea. Other things to look out for will be weakness, irritability, pale skin, and tachycardia. Tachycardia is basically a faster than normal heart rate. Okay, so now we move on to heat cramps. The heat cramps, some things to look out for will be that basically this painful cramps in the legs or the abdomen area. And with this, the person will be sweating a lot. And finally, the last and the most severe of the heat-related injuries will be heat stroke. The heat stroke is very dangerous because people can die from this. And also things to look out for, once again, the person may be experiencing a headache, altered mental status, loss of consciousness, and a much later sign. And then also, things to look out for is the person may have hot and dry skin. And then a few more things that we look at would be, so basically the person will have a temperature of 104 degrees or greater. A strong pulse, they may be experiencing nausea, and may be experiencing fainting also. Now you should better understand the causes of common risk factors and symptoms of heat-related illnesses. Something to leave you with. In 2012, 69% of all heat victims were found in their homes, poorly ventilated homes. How many more deaths will occur before this disaster ends? This concludes my presentation. Are there any questions for me? Thank you.